everyone. Good morning. We are waiting for little Miss Monko to get back here because she's running just a hair behind. Run, run. Hoggy 990. You are the first commenter of the day. Yay! And welcome.
Hello and welcome. Sorry I'm late. I had to run and grab something.
Are we a little winded?
Barely.
So let's start off with our Ryze Mushroom Coffee. We're going to use our cute little Ryze spoon. I can get it in my camera, or my light is sitting a little bit off. Okay, so let's get our scoop of Ryze Mushroom Coffee. Okay. Whoop. Come on. Whoa. That was almost a dropped cup.
So apparently it's a things go flying day, and that looks like a turd. No, it does.
Yeah, that's because I did not know that your sister washed the scoop. It's just Ryze.
I know, but what it looks like just makes me think that it's that.
It's funny.
No, it's not.
Ryze, eat a cup. I make a big ol' mess. Then we are going to get our water. Pour it in the cup. So satisfying. And put our water back. Get those mixed up. And while we are waiting for them to cool just a hair, or do you want to add just a splash of milk to them today?
We'll wait for them to cool.
Okay. While we are waiting for these to cool, you're going to start by saying, Marty, aka P-Dog Knight, how dare you make a woman cry? No, seriously, he made me cry this morning. Would y'all like to know why?
Tell the old lady I call sis that I said good night good morning / good night because my ass is going back to sleep exactly as I typed it, niece.
Tell him I said, nope, get your booty in here. I get 1 hour of your time. So the reason, excuse the nose itch. The reason Marty made me cry. Oh yeah, tell him a man made me cry. He has to come in. Yes, Marty is a man. You know who we're missing? I know who we're missing. Excuse me a second. And
Alrighty, let me quickly get in here. Oh yeah, that's how my account looks now.
That's awesome. Sending it out to a few people real quick that should be in here, but are not.
Make sure this is loaded.
Yeah, definitely. Alright. Sorry guys, I am trying to get this taken care of. I forgot to send it out to a couple of people. Anyway, so a gentleman made me cry. Because National Mature Women's Day, aka Good morning, Somnambule Nation.
Somnambule Nation ain't even in there.
Oh wait, nope. Never mind. That's part of what we're gonna see.
Relay this to her. Hopefully you don't get in trouble. Don't kill the messenger.
Tell him. Shooting the messenger. I'm kidding. I would never. I would never, ever. I love her way too much. Alright. Tell him if he wants to find out why a male made me cry, he's gonna have to get his booty in here.
He's like, hold please. No. Oh no. Someone's at our front door.
Really?
Listen. Okay, that's it. Time to go out there with the shotgun.
I don't think so. Hold on. Not out. So that no one was out there. Give me just a short period of time, my dear. Okay, as soon as Monko gets back in here, I will show you why I ended up crying and how a man made me cry.
When I went over there, I didn't see anyone, but someone check this at the house.
How do you know?
Because there was a nice indent on the wall.
Yeah, probably the storm last night.
No. Oh, whoa.
Anyway. Yes, girl.
Hey, Uncle Josh.
Okay. So, this is how a man made me cry.
Uncle Josh, what'd you do? I'm joking.
Hopefully that looks good. Give me a second. Come on. It's the best I'm gonna get. It's gonna be stubborn. Alright. So, here we go.
Ridge Day, honor the brave soldiers who fought and sacrificed Vimy Ridge Day. Let's never forget their bravery and contributions to our freedom. So there you go. That's what we should be celebrating today. Speaking of celebrating, tomorrow's Red Friday, and Mrz-Wild-Wolf, I don't know if she's here yet. Hello, Tyler F., aka Hurricane Francie. Mrz-Wild-Wolf's been telling me about this shirt that she had for me, and I kept forgetting about it. But then I clicked this link, and she has actually a pretty cool store here. And I bought one of these shirts for Red Friday. Now, it won't be here tomorrow, obviously. But I thought this shirt was pretty cool. This is a design that she did. If you see here, remember, everyone deployed with the soldier there and a flag and Red Friday. So I just bought one on her site. And I'm putting a link to her site. She has lots of different cool stuff here. On her the stuff, on her whatever, this merch store, whatever. And so I really like the Red Friday shirt, so I just bought one. And I encourage you to check out her store. So there you go. It'll be in the links today. Okay, let's get into.
And that is how Marty made me cry.
Hey, Mom.
He is a dear friend.
Vengeance! Hi! You haven't been in here forever! Hey, Mom. So you know how you said that Emperor Wang wouldn't reply to me asking if he can make me mod? What was that?
Mom said, Mom better. Yes, he did. He promoted my shop on his live stream. So yeah, and I seen it this morning because he talked about it yesterday and during the live, and I was going through his previous live and I seen it. So thank you, Marty.
What am I being fired for? I didn't do anything wrong!
Because you're slow. He says.
How am I being slow? It's not fair.
So
plus, you can't fire your niece.
On that note. Be very careful, please.
No, I want to burn myself.
I know you do. That's besides the point. On that note, welcome to Rise and Shine. I'm Mrz-Wild-Wolf.
And I'm Monko.
Today, we are talking about multiple different topics, including a great way for a man to make a woman cry. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And also, we are going to be talking definitely about God.
I thought Josh said that I left the live while he was typing. No, I didn't.
Oh, when you went outside.
Oh, I'm sorry. It sounded like there was someone at the front door, which there was footprints over there, so you gotta review the stuff later.
Okay. So this morning is brought to you by Ryze Mushroom Coffee and Mrz-Wild-Wolf's graphic designs. Here is to, first and foremost, God and Jesus above. And to each and every one of our followers, our friends, our family. My amazing Monko.
Don't forget about your soon-to-be son-in-law.
First of all, he's not even in here. So shame on him.
He's also probably sleeping.
And to new adventures. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. How is your day going?
Hot, 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 hot.
Am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, I was. Just
No.
burning myself. Ow, 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 ow. This side is hotter. You can be fired just because you're my niece. It has nothing to do with it. Your mom is the only exception to that.
Aw, I love you too, Josh.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Oh, please. Threaten all day long.
Do you work today, mister? Because if not, I'm kicking your butt in some 1v1. Ah, phooey.
That was funny.
I have it pulled up right here. I thought you were in the chat. Not. I thought you left a live to go to the chat.
He pulls the live up on his TV.
Ah, phooey.
So what size TV are we on? For us, when we watch the lives upstairs, you're on a 75-inch TV.
Ow, 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 ow.
Vengeance. If Josh and Monko in the same room, they would have a great fight. Monko would definitely win because Josh don't believe in hitting women, so he'd stand there with his hands behind his back. Which, do you realize how infuriating that is?
Mom.
What?
There's more than one way to win without hitting. Called sweep the legs out from under them.
Okay, let me rephrase that. He does not believe in using physical contact against a female.
That's better.
Is that better, smartass?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so today, greetings, Somnambule Nation. You missed it. Marty made me cry. Well, I mean, I know you've seen the live itself, but I just played it on here. He made me cry. So one of the things that Monko and I are doing, because I did say we were going to talk about God and Jesus just a hair. Bro is Batman. How so? By giving me a shout out even when I wasn't there. One of the few days, yeah, for promoting my shirts. One of the few days that I wasn't there because it was Easter break, and I wasn't waking up before noon. It's not very often that happens, though.
One of the people on my server are dumbfounded. Respectfully, but they're dumbfounded.
Why?
Not dumbfounded, wow. Don't know how to use a brain. Cause, here. So, you know when Little Wolf got hacked?
Yeah.
I went to every single server that I'm in, even the ones that I'm not supposed to type in, and I fair warned them, not to join the server because they'd get hacked.
So they did it anyway?
No. This person, they're in my server. I invited them from another server.
Okay.
They're like, no, I was talking about the server invite. And, they replied that to the do not join the server, you'll get hacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I know, but I sent this to every server I am in.
Okay.
They don't know how to use a brain, apparently. Respectfully. But still.
It's Tuesday. He has off tomorrow. So, I've been working with Monko on this here. And it's systematic theology for kids. Helping to better understand and teach others about God and how to be able to have a conversation without being told, good morning, welcome in Gusto.
Hello. If y'all are from Discord, type blue heart in the chat.
I guess she did cut her hair vengeance. So
I actually cut my own hair because some kids told me to go kill myself, so I killed the old me. The me that was actually really afraid. So, I'm trying to... Somewhat. Wait! Gusto! Wait, are you the one from, Thorn Garden Sanctuary?
From what? Discord? Oh. Okay. Either way, welcome in. So, we were talking about Adam and Eve. So, God made all of us in his image, as it says in Genesis. So, how do you think... No, not like that. Just made herself stronger. Blue heart.
Yay! Wait, are you Bread? That's their username, is Bread.
He put bread on there.
I know. How I figured it out is because, first, the bread emoji. Second, in the server chat, he's like, bet. Oh, they're like,
bread.
Yes, I knew it! I'm a genius!
What do you want to be?
That's my mom for you.
Well, I wonder why, young lady. What do you do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You don't know, like, yeah. I am just gonna leave it there.
Hey, Brad, you just got a new subscriber. You're welcome. I subscribe to all my friends.
Okay. Can we get back on track, please? Thank you.
Nah.
Obviously. So, God told all of us in Genesis that he made us in his image. The only thing he did not do was give us the knowledge of good and evil. I'm surprised you put it over there.
I ain't got no room over here. My hoodie's right here. Oh.
So, in doing so, we know that reading that, he gave, nice to meet you too, he gave all of us the same abilities that he had, minus Are you biting me? Did you just bite me?
I'm sorry.
Did you just bite me? She just bit me.
Time to go grab Gizmo.
Watch your head.
Yep.
So he gave us all the abilities minus the knowledge of good and evil. In that way, I think he was kind of using us as a science experiment. if we didn't know the difference between good and evil, what would have happened had Satan not tricked Eve into eating the forbidden fruit?
Okay. Brad, you do not know this because I haven't introduced you into the server.
Mm-hmm.
But
Doodle-limbo.
we have a bearded dragon. His name is Gizmo, and he's super friendly. Only time he'll bite you is if you have a certain type of fruit juice on your finger.
Why, sweetie, why? So funny. Where's your microphone? Yeah, she would just wake you up. Yeah, you're still sleepy. He's still sleepy, baby. What is the point of having the tree with forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden in the first place? Why was Satan allowed into the garden? That's actually a very good question, Samnam, and I feel that it was there.
Por favor, that's at 3%.
Maybe.
Careful, he is freezing. Because he wasn't on his heat rock.
He wasn't on the rock. Anyway,
What the hey?
she is very interruptive today.
What the hey is this for?
What?
What is this plugged into?
The camera.
Wait, then what is this plugged into? Cause
the light.
No, not that. This is plugged into the camera.
No, that's not plugged in.
Oh.
Goofball. And why was okay, so what was the point of having the tree with the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden in the first place? I feel it was to test loyalty and to test strength. The stream is going well, that and this wasn't funny. And I feel that it was to test Adam and Eve to see if. There goes your Chromebook.
No, luckily not.
If okay, away from the feet.
Oh, but I want to tickle your feet.
No.
Yeah, it'd be so much fun.
Sorry, interruptions.
Sorry.
But to see if they would go against his request. And why was Satan allowed in there? Because Satan goes everywhere. He's not allowed. He don't care. He's not allowed in our mind. He's not allowed to mess with us, but yet he does it every day to each and every one of us. Even the best of the popes. Why does an all-knowing God need to test his creation? Well, he already knew exactly what would happen beforehand. Because he does know everything. But I think it was more because he was proving about, blind faith and people still following him. But at that time, yeah, Adam did know God. Adam and Eve. They did know him personally because he created them. But they did not know who Satan was because he never talked about him.
So half my hair is going good, but the other half is like crud.
What about vanity?
Huh?
That's vanity.
About me caring about how my hair looks? Because it's uneven!
She's still learning. Somnambule Nation. What is your hypothesis about why God would test his creations?
What now?
Hypothesis. Your thoughts. Satan does not have equal power. He has almost equal power. And God kicked him out of heaven for vanity. Because he thought that he was better than God. So, yes, when it comes to the earth, he has almost all the same powers as God, just slightly twisted. He is allowed to roam anywhere on earth. You know the saying, hell on earth? In my thoughts about it is that when God created the earth, it was but why is he allowed? Maybe because it's his prison. That's my thoughts on it, is that Earth is his prison. That's like with the 4 fallen angels in the Euphrates River. And what was Satan? His fallen angel.
Dang.
He was previously known as the Morning Star.
AKA one of the archangels.
Mm-hmm. What was his job, so to speak, in heaven?
I forgot.
Yes, I agree with that. Somnambulation. God did not create Satan. As God states in the in the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not have any other gods above me, for I am a jealous God. He is stating right there
That there
that
are,
there
other,
are
gods.
other gods. Yes. Could they be stripped of their powers?
Yep.
Most of the way, yeah. Yeah, because he is amazing like that. He was not created for human suffering. He originally was an angel. And he ended up seeing his own reflection, and upon seeing his own reflection, he went from good to evil. And now he is trying to taint each and every one of us into becoming evil, like him. So, in heaven, he was in charge of music. Yes, music. Sounds kind of familiar here on Earth, too. I don't know how many times I have been asked my thoughts and such. Yes, he was an angel, but God banished him for... He did have a really big ego. But the fact is, he was under God, but acted as if he was more than God. By the way, your head's cut off, so you can't see him. Oh. Hi, baby. He says, "No, I'm gonna back up." Looks like he is mine. He's a good boy. So it's not so much about ego as it is pride. There's a difference. Did he think that he had bigger britches than God? Yep. And he learned the hard way that no, you don't. I'm gonna do something quick because my camera is just driving me insane. Give me a second. Oh no. Nope, not that way. Give me a second. There. Let's try that. There we go. Now your head's not cut off. Really? She's gonna bite me.
I know. Oh. Now the rest of us is cut off.
Holy crap. Come on. Okay.
I'll go watch from where he's at. Oh, my tummy hurts. I really gotta eat more.
Do you think?
My hair is so fluffy.
We've been upstairs for the last 2 months, so trying to get everything reset down here.
Money!
Nope. That did not work.
Even Gizmo's trying to scoot up like, hey, I want to be in the camera, Missy.
Try that. Nope. Okay, come on. I'm trying to use her as a guide. Why? Because then
I said, wow.
How's that? Is that a little bit better?
Maybe. Maybe
My head's
not.
not cut off. If God knows that Satan is lesser than the banishing him was a sign of God's own ego. Should have just let Satan think that he was better, taking the solace that he knew the truth. But there's a difference. If you notice, there's more than one fallen angel. More centered, better is subjective. I understand what you mean. Satan had several angels start to follow him. And God said, no, I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to have more and more of my angels become like that, which would create more corruption. So he said, no, you're gone. And he banished the fallen angels. It wasn't just one. There's 4 that's in the Euphrates River. And then there's Satan. So there's 5 that I know of to begin with. And then I feel that there's more that we don't know about yet. That we will learn about. But that's my feelings on it. And yes, obviously everybody is allowed their own feelings. Banish when he could have eliminated. I think it sets more of a precedence by banishing than it would by eliminating. Because eliminating means you're just gone. Okay, so why is he gone? What did he do? You know, and then by banishing him, the other angels can see, hey, this is what he's doing. This is why he's not allowed here. And this is what we're gonna do to help our people. That's like God sends Michael, his archangel Michael, in order to be able to help each and every one of us that are in a spiritual battle. What are you doing? What is you doing? Oh, you're pulling up Chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
You know it does lie.
I'm like, why did God make Morningstar into Satan instead of banishing him? Is the question.
You mean eliminating him?
Yeah. The question comes from particular interpretation of religious texts, and it helps to unpack the idea where it actually comes from. The first, the Morningstar reference is usually linked to a passage in Book of Isaiah 14:12, where the term Lucifer, Latin light bringer or morning star, appears in some translation in its original context, though that passage is most likely talking about the fall of a human king, often understood as the king of Babylon. Yeah, Babylon, whatever. Not a literal angel becoming Satan.
Okay, so the king of Babylon was not known as Lucifer or Morningstar. Nice. So she's debating with ChatGPT. Let's see what it brings up.
In the Bible, Morning Star isn't the name of an angel at all. It's a poetic title. In the book of Isaiah, the phrase refers to a fallen ruler, likely the king of Babylon, using imagery of a bright star falling from the sky. It doesn't say anything about archangel there. And then here's a key part that will never explicitly says Satan was an archangel.
Okay, so type in what is the Hebrew name for Morningstar? And we already know ChatGPT lies because it done proved it.
I get why that sounds convincing, but there isn't actually a version of the Bible. Even the earliest one clearly says that Satan is an archangel. See?
Why did they remove the Book of Enoch?
Great question. This is where history, theology, and tradition all mix together. First, it's important to clear up the common idea. The book of Enoch wasn't exactly removed from the Bible. It was never accepted into most biblical canons to begin with.
It was removed. They have proven that King James did not want it in the Bible when it was originally. Okay, so here guys. This is what kind of great king James was for the King James Version. The person that originally transcribed each and every word of the Bible every single Bible, all the Dead Scrolls that were found in that time. He had them burnt at the stake for blasphemy. Yeah, he had them burnt at the stake for blasphemy. And then he turned around and cherry-picked what books that he wanted in the Bible. Does that seem fair? Yes, I have been trying to find the full book of Enoch. They've got a movie on it. And honestly, what I would like to do is get the Hebrew Bible. All the books. The one that was originally written. That is the one that I want. It doesn't have anything taken out. It doesn't have no books taken out because it didn't match. Enoch walks side by side with God. I not only know this from it being in the Bible, but I've also had dreams about it. No, I have not. If you could send me one, I'd be greatly appreciated.
I see where the idea comes from. There's a lot of videos and posts on that in the mixed real history with some misunderstanding. Let's sort out what actually happened. The Book of Enoch wasn't part of the Bible King James worked from. By the time King James early 1600s, the list of books used in most Christian Bibles had already been settled for over 1,000 years. The Old Testament was based on the Hebrew Bible, which didn't include Enoch. The New Testament canon was largely agreed on by 300 AD.
Okay.
So, hold up. So when the King James Bible was made, it was a translation project, not a decision-making one about which book to include.
Okay. Type in who originally translated the Bible and what happened to him. And yes, the Bible is part of history because if you look at the areas that they talk about, it does tell the history of that land.
There isn't just one person who originally translated the Bible. It was done by many people over many centuries in different stages. That it's where a lot of confusion comes from, but I'll walk you through the key figures and what happened to them. Earliest major translation, Greek before Jesus. The Latin Bible, Jerome. The English Bible, William Tyndale. How do you say that? King James Bible. Apparently no one translated. So what's the truth behind your question? There is no single original translator. The Bible was translated many times by many people.
Okay. Type in who is John Wycliffe.
How do I spell the last one?
W-Y-C-L-I-F-F-E. Oh, I'm sorry. William Tyndale.
William Tyndale was a 16th century scholar, priest, and translator who played a huge role in making the Bible accessible to ordinary people.
Okay, so in 1380, John Wycliffe produced the first handwritten English Bible from the Latin Vulgate. William Tyndale, from 1520s to 1530s, first printed English's New Testament, influencing 83% of the King James Bible. Then Millis Coverdale, 1535, published the first complete printed English Bible. Septuagint, 3rd century BCE, the very first translation of the Hebrew Bible translated into Greek. Okay, so while Wycliffe is considered the first, his traditions were handwritten, or translations were handwritten. Tyndale's, though he was executed for his efforts, was the first to be mass printed and distributed. So if King James used 83% of his translation, 83%, what did he leave out? And why? Yes, we know that a lot of the Bible was changed. We do know that. We are learning a lot more. The only way we are actually going to know exactly what is in that Bible is to see each and every one of here. Thank you. Is to see each and every one of those dead scrolls and know how to read them. Now, thinking of dead scrolls, I have a game that comes to mind. Do you know what game it is?
No.
That's actually the name of it. Part of it. Skyrim. You have to go to different areas to find each and every one of the scrolls, which are in a different language. And yes, they did translate it.
Huh? Did he fall asleep?
Well, he's blinking on one side, so he's not hearing me going.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
So if we were to read each and every book, not have someone else interpret it for us, but be able to know the wisdom and discernment behind it, how much different do you think life would be today?
I don't know.
If each and every person was able to read and write the forgotten language. And why was it forgotten? I forgot. That was funny. Then you only need to be able to literate in 12 different dead languages. No problem. Well, yes, but that's not the point. The point is to be able to understand them. You know, to have all knowledge. Or have all linguistical knowledge. Because God separated the languages when people started building a tower to be able to go to heaven. That is when he made confusion. Because he said, no, you need to earn the ability to go there, not just be given it. There's a big difference. And I can understand that. You know, I will say, as I have gotten closer to him, I have noticed a huge shift in a lot of things. Like, for instance, it's easier for me to see the evil that is going on and properly disperse it. Like, for instance, intrusive thoughts that are not of the Lord. Okay, Somnambule Nation, you may remember this, because you're a little bit older than I am. So when I was a kid, and they had the cartoons, you had the good angel and the bad angel, right? And then you had your own thoughts. Well, you could always tell the bad angel, go away. I don't want to hear you. And he would have to go away. So in modern day, today, most kids don't know that. Most kids are not taught to say, hey, no, these are not the right kind of thoughts. These are not the right kind of feelings that I want to have. Go away. You're not welcome. And what most people don't know, don't understand, when you are facing the devil or his minions, you can bind them. You can send them away. I have learned how. I've noticed a big difference. Is it's more interesting, to say the least? Yes. Not even gonna sugarcoat that. Because, well, here. Cartoons no longer use religious imagery other than depictions of hell. Yeah, I know. So you remember when they used to tell the truth in cartoons? No, they don't. I remember the damn chicken. And it's, I can't remember that little chicken's name. So, the rooster... Chicken, welcome back. The rooster, he made the thunder and used contraptions to do the light and the thunder and stuff like that to make a storm. And then the little chick turned around and created an actual mini storm using science. And it looks like the skies today. At least in the United States. Overseas, I don't know so much. I can't say for there. But when they sit there, they could at least depict one's conscience as some kind of characters. Yeah, They could. I agree. I totally agree. Because if kids were to know now, yes, that's a great one. Kronkon, Emperor's New Groove. Yes, he tried to be a good soul. He did. Was he led by some very bad influences? Yes, he was. See, Sabnum Nation gets it. What?
Marty! I just got the notification.
Okay, guys and gals. So, Marty is live. Guess what that means? That means we are going to jump off here and, Monko, can you throw Marty's live into...
Yep, already on.
Chat, please.
80 got first.
Of course he did.
He always does.
Somnam, are you going to be in there?
You better, mister.
And no, you don't have to worry about Echo. Echo! So, guys and gals, we will pick this up on Thursday because actually it is a very good conversation. I feel. What do you think?
Yes.
And I feel that the more that we can help to find God through Jesus, the more people that will have a chance for eternal life. And that is our goal here on earth, is actually to help more people come to Jesus. So, thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you like what you see. Don't forget, if you do like what you see, to subscribe, flick that little bell, and smash the like button. And always remember, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what crazy curveball or parent or child, sheesh, is thrown your way, at the end of a rainy day is a rainbow. Love y'all. God bless. Mwah. Later. Bye.